There is a day in Minnesota every April where the whole state agrees, without anyone saying it out loud, that winter is over. Today might be that day. The sun is out, the sky is that washed clean blue you only get this time of year. There is no snow, no ice, no salt on anyone's boots. People are walking past me without coats. A dog stopped in the middle of a sidewalk to roll on its back like it's been waiting 6 months to do exactly that. This is the first real day. Everything is still bare, the trees have not leafed out, the lawns are mostly that flat brown color with little patches of green just barely starting to show through. You can see straight through every yard, you can see the bones of every neighborhood, the fences, the sheds, the houses you forgot were back there. There is no shade yet. The sun hits everything, brick looks warmer, white siding looks brighter. It is the most photogenic the Twin Cities will look until October. The lakes are mostly open now. There might be a thin ring of ice tucked in a shaded bay somewhere, but the main water is back, dark and cold and finally moving. One, maybe two boats. The docks still stacked on shore, the fishing piers are bare except for maybe one potential optimistic fisher. But you can already see what's coming. Stand by any lake today and you can feel the city leaning towards summer. Not there yet, but leaning. This is the part of April I love most as someone who works in real estate. Walk through any Twin Cities neighborhood today and you can see everything. With the leaves not in yet, the streets feel wider, the houses feel more exposed. This is when buyers start really looking. Not browsing online at midnight, but actually getting in a car on a Saturday and driving slowly down streets in Minnetonka, Plymouth, Edina, Maple Grove. The trees not being in is actually a gift right now. You see the property, you see the house, you see what you are buying. Stop for a second and just listen on a day like this. Birds, maybe a frog, so many birds. Birds you have not heard in months. And underneath all of it, the soft mechanical sounds of a city waking up, a construction crew that started a project the moment the ground thawed. This is the day the year tips. Bikes that have not moved since October are out getting their tires pumped. Convertibles are out even though it is still only 60-something degrees. And in real estate, today is when the floodgates open. Listings that have been sitting since March are suddenly getting weekend traffic. Sellers who are waiting for the lawn to look like something are calling saying, "Hey, we're ready to go." The market does not start moving when the calendar says spring. It starts moving on the first day that feels like spring. Today might be that day. There is something honest about Minnesota right now. With nothing on the trees, with the grass still half asleep, you can see this place stripped down. The architecture, the streets, the shape of the land. Houses look different in April than they will in June. You can see what they're made of. You can see the lots. You can see the neighbors. The homes that look beautiful in April today with no foliage to soften them, these are the ones that have it. Those are the ones that will sell first this season. Watch how people move today. Slower, looser, like the cold has finally let go of their shoulders. People are taking the long way home. People are stopping to talk. People are eating outside even though they probably should have brought a sweater. You can see it in faces. The squint into the sun, the half smile of someone who just remembered what April feels like. Today is the start. Not the calendar start, the actual start. The day that gives everyone permission to begin the things they have been putting off. The garden you've been planning, the walk you have not taken, the friend you have not seen, the conversation about whether it is time to sell the house. All of it starts on a day like this. Not because anyone planned it, because the weather finally said yes. So if you're in Minnesota right now on a bright, warm Tuesday in April with the trees still bare and the lakes finally open and the sun finally doing what we have been begging it to do for 5 long months, do not let today pass you by. Go for a walk, sit on the patio, drive the neighborhood you've been curious about, open the windows, call a friend, make the plan, and start the thing. The first real day does not come back. It just leads to the next one. And in Minnesota, after a winter like ours, that is more than enough reason to get outside and pay attention.